Also, President Obama officially announced that Osama bin Laden was killed in operations, terming his death the most significant achievement to date in America's effort to defeat the Al-Qaeda.
I met repeatedly with my national security team as we developed more information about the possibility that we had located bin Laden hiding within a compound deep inside Pakistan. And finally, last week, I determined that we had enough intelligence to take action and authorized an operation to get Osama bin Laden and bring him to justice. Today, at my direction, the United States launched a targeted operation against that compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. A small team of Americans carried out the operation with extraordinary courage and capability. No Americans were harmed. They took care to avoid civilian casualties. After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
Let's go across to my colleague Alistair D'Souza, who will now tell us more about how this top-secret operation was carried out.
Osama bin Laden not killed in some mountain of Afghanistan, but so close to the Pakistani capital, Islamabad. Abbottabad, just 70 kilometers away from the Pakistan capital of Islamabad. Let's tell you a little bit more about Abbottabad. Let's get in that entire township there for you. Let's also now look closely, in fact, at Osama bin Laden's hideout. Let's zoom in into that property, that house, that palatial mansion worth, what we are hearing, at $1 million. That's it for you here. We'll tell you a little bit more about the dimensions of that in just a bit, but just a few blocks away, what we have here is the Pakistan Army's training academy, just about a kilometer away from that house. And like any sort of town, this was a place that had hospitals, people living all over. Let's zoom in once again into that property where Osama bin Laden was hiding. If you look here, we have two arrows showing you two different points of entry to that property here. A bigger gate that was constantly used, a side gate as well. You can see that there's a huge driveway, a fairly longest driveway, denoted here in yellow. The structure of this entire complex, really, or compound, is to make sure that no one can look inside. It was clearly a deliberate attempt with high walls, barbed wire as well, also a side gate to make sure that no one could really see what was going on inside that house. Areas around that house also barren, all in an attempt here to make sure that no prying eyes could tell who was inside that compound.